and unmute yourself. Can you guys hear me?
Let's all unmute then.
That's fucking hilarious.
Everybody unmute and sing along. Bum, 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 bum. Hello.
Question time choice cards.
And you can still support the show. Any donations will be gratefully received. PayPal.me/Alex Leam and Ko-fi.com/Alex Leam as well. All donations will be split amongst the panel that will be received. Also, you can scan this QR code here to instantly donate a £5. Keep watching the QR code. Keep watching the QR code. There we go. Greg will stay there for the rest of the show. Bless it. Roger Poulter, is this stream? If this stream was available in Smelly Vision, what would Alex smell like?
Magnetism.
Magnetism. Thanks, Jazz. That's that would be a great name for an aftershave.
Amen.
Magnetism. Yes. Any more gambits for what is the first viewer question? What do you think I smell of at the moment?
New pencil cases.
Ooh, interesting. I was going to go citrus. You look like you smell like fresh and zesty.
It's a plastic pineapple that probably lends the feel that I smell of fruit.
Oh no, I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see anyone.
That's quite right.
You look lovely. It's very soft focus.
Thank you. Yes, I've spent a shitload on lighting to make myself look good. I'm not going to lie. That's where.
Ah, yeah. It's a pineapple. Yeah. You're right. Ooh. Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, Graham, for your input. I think we're going to leave Graham alone.
Is that a question or an answer?
Who's seen?
I think he's misspelled sailor.
No, it's misspelled Siemens. It's Nokia.
Hello.
We have, oh God, that was awful. So bad, in fact, I'm gonna have to yellow card myself. Not even 10 minutes in.
Yellow card. You have been warned.
That was piss poor. I do apologise. Fine. I like the idea of the pencil case. I'm glad that's not just me that kind of like new stationery smell.
Well, the mask looked super, super new and clean, and it made me think of those new pencil cases where you just like it just smells so like plasticky, but in a really great way. But then that smell fades after you use it.
The glove box of a Fiat Punto, perhaps.
It is a similar smell, isn't it? It is a similar smell. Keep your questions coming in. Daniel Lythe is talking as well. Says hi, Greg. Greg was last week. Daniel
must be in a different time zone.
Daniel, keep up.
Yeah, Greg is he's becoming quite a part of this show. So much so that we launched the official Awkward Question Time merchandise range this week, which includes, because it's like a print on demand thing, you can buy socks with Greg's face on it. There we go. That's Greg's socks available.
No, but the heel, I can see that where the heel is. It means that when you're walking, you'd be standing on his face.
Maybe he likes that.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
Maybe he's got a foot fetish.
I just wouldn't feel comfortable standing on someone's face.
Okay.
Told us he was pretty down at heel, didn't he?
Don't be kink shaming early doors.
I don't know. Hey, if you want to stand on someone's face, go wild. Hey, you go ahead. But I'm opting out.
There's a lot to process of what just happened. There was kink shaming and bad puns flying about all at the same time. So as you probably would have seen from the poster that's been doing the rounds for the show, Ian submitted this picture. So Ian, my first question is the M&M's onesie. Why?
It was my midlife crisis as well as my face in Lego that you can see behind me.
Okay, all right. I mean, you've lost a lot of weight since that photo was taken.
Yeah, you can no longer see the camel toe.
Okay. We weren't looking. Trust me.
You will be now.
All right, let's put that to the test. Oh no, it's covered up by the Y. There's delicious irony for you. So what? I mean, you're on stage when you were doing that. Why have that as your stage outfit?
Well, I basically bought the onesie from the M&M store, and when I got it home, I've never had a onesie before, and it was a bit too cold to actually wear in the evening. So I put on Facebook, if I get 100 likes, I'll wear this to my next gig, forgetting I'm friends of comedians and that I didn't put it to friends only. So people like Luke Honorati shared it, and I got 170 likes. And ended up also, as well as wearing it to the gig, I also wore it into McDonald's on the way home.
Okay. What time in the morning was this?
Well, it was midnight, so I thought, brilliant, hardly anybody there. As I walked in, 3 police officers were walking out, and McDonald's itself was rather packed.
Nice. Did you sort? There's only 2 ways to go with that. Is either feel embarrassed or just carry it off with a load more confidence.
Yeah, I didn't get any comments. I just just ignored it.
Has anyone else regretted having comedians as friends?
Yeah, definitely, because you start comedy and then you just hang around with comedians all the time and you say the most dark shit all the time, and the darker it is, the better. You're just on the stairs before the gig and you're just talking about dehydrated rats, abortions or something, and all the lads are like, this is hilarious, and you're like, I'm one of the guys, you know, that kind of macho boy talk. And then you go and visit your mother-in-law, same joke, doesn't work. In fact, she might have gotten a stroke. We're not sure if it was actually my fault or her age. But yeah, you can lose the line so much further with comedians. And then when you're doing normal bands, like it's you fail. You fail as a person. So you have to be very careful to separate the comedian brain from your, like, I'm being job interviewed today brain, you know?
Yes. There's a friend of mine, I won't drop him in it because he's mortified that he did this. He lost a lot of weight himself, Ian, sort of similar amounts to yourself. And he's still got his day job. So it'd been about 5 months between him going to this sandwich shop just around the corner from his office. And it's about 5 stone lighter. He goes into this sandwich shop and the woman behind the counter goes, oh, it's you. I've not seen you in ages. Look at all that weight you've lost. And unable to turn off the comedian's brain and be in his serious, I'm in my day job brain, he went, yeah, it's terminal. And he hasn't been back since because he left because he made her cry. But he's welcome Callum, Ellis Jobs Jones, Catherine Mather, who has left for some reason, Mark Burkwood and Kitty Messalina. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Happy
message
Valentine's.
Yeah,
I literally just messaged the chat like, I'm so sorry, I'm going to have to BRB. Just before you brought us on.
Yes, I see. Would it
awkward
be, if she's left her headphones in or she's like unplugged, if we all shouted Catherine at the same time, do you think that would really panic her?
Yeah,
give it a go.
I think the borrowers are there.
Right. 3, 2, 1.
Catherine!
See, that's confusing for me because Kitty is actually short for Catherine as well.
Okay. Well, we'll crack on. So we'll come to her last with the first question.
She had a better offer.
Did she?
She's off on a Valentine's date now.
She's off out with Greg.
Is she?
Yeah.
I mean, who can blame him? I mean, do he look cute in that corner? Hello.
Oh.
Oh, you got you left the headphones. We tried shouting just in case that echoed through your house.
No.
So,
my apologies.
Before we started recording tonight's show, it occurred to me that the last time, the only other occasion that we had to do a pre-record when I wasn't available on the Sunday night, was also the last time Callum was on this show. So
I'm such an edgelord, and you have to edit out all those things I say. It's this is all going out as is recorded. That would imply effort on my part. So it's not going to happen. So we're going to ask.
Fuck off mug. That's brilliant.
Thank you.
I want 12.
Hold it up again. So it's above Greg's face. There we go.
Hey.
Beautifully written as well. That's
It is, isn't it?
That's nice. That is very nice. So we will ask the same opening question that we asked the last time I did a pre-record, which is, what am I doing that means I can't do this show live? Wrong answers only.
I think Alex has got a Valentine's date. A bit of a lockdown, cockdown, eat out to help out, all that jazz, you know?
Or is it the Sunday night wankathon?
Cancels his show because he's planned his self-date.
I do know that because I'm part of the very same wankathon. So
Are you?
I thought I recognised you.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Are you doing it relay style where you kind of hand off?
Pass the baton.
Yeah.
Well, this is
hand off to the
co-host. His fifth year already. No pun intended. Do you get sponsored for the wankathon?
If you want.
Okay. What, like
how many wanks
50p a stroke? Something like that?
That would get very expensive very quickly.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing like
swear.
a stroke where like half your face is falling down, in which case like you've wanked so hard you've got to a stroke and that's worth 50p.
You could call it Strokes for Strokes, and it would just be the marketing rights itself.
All benefits to a stroke charity. Ah.
We're on to something here, gang.
What reason do you use to get dressed up during lockdown? Because Jazz noticed that I went off to put a jacket on, and I said, yes, this is the only reason I get dressed up at the minute. And actually, going back into what Roger was saying about smells, I even put aftershave on for this show.
Ooh. Wow. I did notice, actually.
Thank you.
There was something different about you.
The pencil case smell wafted over it.
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
he's not
I
producing
could tell that your breathing was different.
Thanks. It's the new range from Davidoff. It's called W.H. Smith's.
Yeah. The new normal, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly. So what reasons do everyone else have at the moment to get dressed up? John, I'll come to you first because you said your other half got dressed up to go and get their vaccine.
Yeah, Helen did. Yeah. Really, she looked really slick, sexy, I'd have to say, for a vaccine last Sunday. Yeah. And they still gave her a leaflet afterwards with pictures of people in wheelchairs and about 90. I won't tell you her age, but it's not much more than half of 90. So she wasn't best pleased to be looking dead slick in a really cool top and matching skirt and really cool pumps with ginger hair flowing and obviously very fit in all senses, to be given a leaflet for old people. But it was a big occasion. She got dressed up because she's been just designated a key worker, so off she went for a vaccine.
But maybe the leaflet was less about here's what you are now and more like, hey, here's what you can now become in decades' time because you've had the vaccine.
Well, I think it's an immediate. No.
This is what you can aspire towards.
It confirms anti-vaxxers' fears. It's an immediate effect.
Oh, right. Okay. Something
Did
to
you
watch
come
out
back
for.
40 years older?
I love how we're making a wheelchair sound aspirational. It's great.
Old age you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about old age.
Oh, old
To
age.
be clear.
Okay.
Yes.
I
To
do
be
get
clear,
dressed
it was the pictures of
Old age.
90-year-olds like, hey, you could make it to 90 now that you've had this vaccine.
I get that. Yeah, could be right. Yeah.
So, Vix, we'll come up to you. You're looking quite dressed up actually this evening with a very very literal heart pendant.
It's an anatomical heart. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow,
That is really cool. So, do you get dressed up for online gigs, or is there other?
Yep. That is
Other
my
reason?
excuse for buying many, many things drunk online. When my husband's like, where are you going to wear this? I'm like, on the stage. It's a stage outfit. I've got a range of coats behind me to that respect.
Amazing.
It's everyday garments. Got leopard print. I am ready. I don't know what I'm ready for, but I am ready. So
You're ready for everything. You're ready for everything.
I do also own a sequin jacket. I've got to admit that, and it's a two-tone sequin. Yeah, when you brush it in one direction, the sequins change colour, like those cushions that you get in Home Bargains. Yeah.
I've got one of those where Nick Cage is on one side and just plain sequins on the other.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
it's called a nap.
I love
it's
it.
like when you stroke a pool tablecloth. It's called a nap. It's got a really satisfying feel to it one way, But the other way, it's like getting your hand bitten off by a dog.
Okay.
But it looks nicer.
Oh, it's amazing.
This is true. Is your cushion within sort of like within the house? Is it within reach? Because I'm thinking if I play a countdown timer, I go and get my jacket and you go and get the cushion.
Oh, and I've got a sparkly, a glittery. It's a dinosaur.
All right. Okay.
Jumper.
All right. I can look.
Yeah.
I'll play a 30-second countdown timer. We all go and get our sequiny things.
Okay.
If not, I'll have some of equal value. That's
all right. Okay. We'll meet up back here in 30 seconds. All right. Time starts now. I've just made it back. Vix is coming back as well. Excellent. Good. Right. So, have you got your dinosaur?
I've got
Did you say?
Well, I could. The dinosaur wasn't to hand, so I've got this one, which, one way.
An alligator.
Magnificent. It's magnificent.
That
is amazing.
Kind of blue, but then let's go. Oh,
it's like
that looks very satisfying.
Yeah.
That does look very satisfying.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in a supermarket and you just start stroking your breast, people
respond to it.
Yeah, it gets people's attention. That's for sure.
Many a time I've cut the queue at the deli bar by doing that. Yeah.
So long as you're stroking your own breast.
No, you were just stroking your own tits, weren't you, Jazz? Yeah.
Yeah, keep it to stroking your own breasts, and then it's fine.
Don't keep changing the rules.
Frowned upon, but not illegal.
Right. So, Bix, have you got yours?
You show me yours first.
Okay, I'm just putting mine on.
Oh, should we put these on?
Oh yes, Mr. Saturday Night.
That is a delight.
Woo!
There we go. So that is, as I say, the whole thing changes colour.
Yeah.
If you. So, and I'm guessing that he's commented. So if we have a look through, no, it doesn't look like he has. Roger, a couple of years ago, when he was guesting on a show I was doing at the Leicester Comedy Festival, I was wearing this jacket, waiting in the wings to go on, and without my knowing, he managed to draw a knob on my back.
That is the first thing I did with the cushion, to be fair.
Yeah. So
coffee balls on it.
Yeah. Just have a look at the comments. George has come up with the classic. Alex, you look like Butlin's got a vajazzle. Thanks, George.
I think that's a compliment.
It kind of is. Yeah, it kind of is. I'm going to keep this on for the rest of the show because it's. I'm sorry, believe it or not, I'm working. I thought you'd have been all over this, Rog, like you were in Leicester a couple of years ago. Yeah. So, Vix.
So I couldn't find Nicolas Cage, but I did find this, which is one of my favourite drunk pictures.
Oh, wow.
Just made entirely out of tinsel.
Wow. Tinsel?
What do I need it for? Shit like this, apparently. I wanted my husband to believe. I think we all know that was a lie.
Excellent. Well,
you look amazing.
Thank you, Jess.
My top is it is my son's and it's age 6 to 8. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep it on for. I've got to be honest.
Okay. 18 months.
18 months.
Awkward. We're back, baby. Awkward Question Time returns. Brand new season online from Sunday, 7th of May, and live at the Ed Fringe, 5th through 27th of August. Not Mondays, though. We do need a day off. Hey, we're only human.
Oh, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo indeed, sir.
What happened? Next question. Good. Yes, let's go. Can you do impressions? If so, do it. No. Good. That's me out. Right. Who wants to go first on this one?
Impressions.
Okay, I can do the receptionist from Monsters Inc. You know, like the giant slug woman.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God,
yes.
this is so bad. I haven't done this in a long time, so it might be really bad.
Go for it.
I'm just getting to character. Okay.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Always watching.
Always
That's good. Good work. Is it Roz?
Well done.
Roz?
Well
Roz,
done.
that's her name,
Yeah.
Roz. Also a crush, am
Next week
I right?
Tune in next week for more comedians on the toilet. That's what that sounded like.
Okay. Right, Julian, what have you got?
I haven't really got anything, but I'll try and partake. Mr. Burns, excellent. That was
Okay,
close as
no,
I can get.
why not?
Yeah.
I like it. Good. Go on then, Eddie. I'm sure you've
I'm
got...
trying to think. This is, I mean, like you say, it's going out and people might actually watch. No, the only one I've got would be Yogi Bear. So I think, hey, boo boo, we're gonna go get a picnic basket. Something like that, yeah.
Smarter than the average bear.
Yeah.
Helen.
It's about my level, I think.
Not really impressions. I can do bad accents. Get out of my pub. Go on, get out.
That was well good.
Oh, that was good.
That was very good.
That actually scared me a little.
Pat
Then I
Butcher?
remembered that
like
it could be that could have been Pat Butcher. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Was it not Barbara Windsor?
Yeah,
think it was
because
Peggy,
Barbara
wasn't
Windsor,
it?
wasn't it?
Or Frank
Peggy.
Butcher.
I think it was Peggy.
Frank
It
Butcher,
sounds like
yeah.
Frank.
Oh, bad.
It sounds like Frank did an impression of Barbara Windsor. That's it.
That'll do, yeah.
There's many layers to it. It's a very good impression. I only have one. I think I haven't done it since my first Edinburgh show, which was 2011. I used to do a bit of musical comedy, but purely because I needed 10 minutes or so to flesh out the end of my show because I genuinely just didn't write enough. I did a bit about a song I'd written for my GCSE music, which legitimately was a song written about my PlayStation 2 at the time. And I thought it'd be funny to do that song and then do it in the voice of Bob Dylan. So maybe I should do that. I don't know. I mean, I haven't got my guitar with me, but basically, yeah, why not? The song was called "Whoop De Doo." I love my PS2. That's the level we're working at. Yeah, it was kind of like I just tried to get a kind of that kind of like, oh, whoop de doo. I love my PS2. It's the only thing. It's the only thing. It hurts me through, like that kind of, a little bit like that.
That was almost Trump.
Does sound like Dylan.
It was almost Trump, yeah. Oh my God, that was such a fantastic impression.
That's amazing. That's your new impression.
Okay. There we go. Who knew? I didn't know I could do it. Apparently, I've just got to merge Bob Dylan into Trump. So that's a weird image.
What subtle hints have you noticed that you're not getting any younger?
Well, actually, it says younger.
It says younger,
which could be something very different,
like a mystical
Swedish
thing.
Variant of the word.
Yes.
To younger. With
okay.
You know,
whilst I amend that typo, we'll.
Sorry. We get this easily, don't we?
We were not the people for that.
Damn it! And I'm normally really good at proofreading.
You only left a letter out. I don't think that's a major crime. I do that all the time, which was very difficult when I had a boss called Angus.
Okay. Is that your? Well, is typos a sign of aging? Because if it is, we found one of mine. Two things that struck me about sort of like that I was getting older is one, I found myself when I was last in Wilco's going, oh, that'll look good in the living room. That's a sign. That's a sign. And two, for Christmas, I got the box set of Cheers that I've been watching. This is a start. Brilliant. But I found myself thinking, because the central character, Sam Malone, is a recovering alcoholic who owns a bar. He's forever drinking from a filter coffee pot that's underneath the bar. And I sat there thinking, he's never going to get to sleep drinking coffee that late. So that of all the things to think when you're watching Cheers, just thinking, oh, caffeine after 8.
Yeah, when you start like looking at the character, like this fictional character on this film, it's a filmed set, but then you're going, oh, they've been standing for a long time. How is their back not aching? Or like, when a woman gives birth and you go, well, that's not a newborn baby.
Or you're watching The Little Mermaid and the dad's like, you don't know love, you're 16. She's like, I love him. You're like, you don't.
You've known him for 3 days.
Like, how am I relating to the villain or the dad?
Yes.
Films now.
Yeah, definitely. Disney princess films, and I'm going, no. You've known the guy for 3 days. Seriously, just don't rush into this. Take your time.
Wait for the
never even had a conversation.
Yes, he's never even heard you speak.
Something on a similar vein, I noticed the last time Mrs. Doubtfire was being played on TV, it was trending on Twitter saying, when I watched this when I was younger, I really sided with Daniel, but now I really side with his ex-wife.
And Pierce Brosnan had really done nothing wrong in that scenario either. Yeah. Often the new partner is collateral damage in that kind of rom-com. They are just innocent. Pierce Brosnan took on like 3 kids. He was quite happy. He was fit. He could have gone elsewhere. He did nothing wrong. But Robin Williams was a deadbeat dad.
He was, wasn't he? Because when I watched that film when I was a kid, thinking, "Oh, he looks like really fun. He looks like the sort of dad I want." But I'm just thinking, you'd be a colossal pain in the arse to live with, you would. Yeah.
He would not have been paying his alimony on time, would he? He was working in the gig economy, voice artist. No, Team Pierce Brosnan all the way. So yeah, that's how I know. Okay. Like, this man's much more stable. That's sexy. He's got a good job.
Whoa, stability.
Yeah.
Were you rubbing your trousers then? Were you like giving it one?
I was, yeah.
Like Peter and Simon. Oh, I love it.
Again, how you know you're not getting any younger?
You couldn't see it, Jazz, but I was as well. Yeah.
There's any number of signs for me when you get on a bit.
Has that jacket got a little, like a fancy lapel, Alex?
Yes, it has.
You did not show us that.
This has got a fancy, almost Richard O'Brien sort of.
Aztec Zone, yes, please.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's got a silk lapel with a sort of gold motif on it.
What colour's the lining?
You're a classy bitch.
The lining, the lining. You can see more of the lapel that goes into the lining. Then it's black. So there we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
Like it.
Nice.
So
yes. So John,
signs I'm not getting any.
Your subtle signs of aging.
I have to. Yeah, very subtle. First one, my penis is never the stiffest part of my body.
Oh, same with my penis.
Yeah, it's a common problem.
Yeah, I have a nightmare with my penis.
I admire your candidness. I was not prepared for it, but I admire it.
Secondly, I'm not accustomed to dental treatment because I've got really good teeth. People in my family either have good eyes and crap teeth, or vice versa, and I got the good teeth and the crap eyes. And so I've had to have some dental treatment recently, and the dentist is quite young, I'd say. I'm not going to hazard a guess at age. I didn't do very well with the women earlier. But when I come in, she says, "Hello, are you all right?
Oh dear.
Okay, my lovely. Just sit here. No, here." She thinks I'm deaf and stupid.
It'll all be over in a minute.
She's only half right. Well, that was wrong. It wasn't all over in a minute. It was I could sense a rising sense of panic as they realised the crown they got didn't actually fit. So I had my own episode of The Crown and a whole hour.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. And so talking of a whole hour, can anyone else just sit and listen to John's tales of woe about getting older for a whole hour? Because I'm settled in now. I could go for the rest of the time.
I've got a 10 or 12 minute set on it.
Oh, okay. All right. So soon as the comedy festivals start cracking again. Nice. Dave Layton, Radio 2 presenters are younger than me.
That's my dad.
That's your dad. Actually, shit, that's a point. How old's Rylan? Because I've got a funny feeling that might. I'm just going to check that out now.
I think he's younger than his surgery suggests. I think he pulled the trigger before he needed to.
Yeah.
Oh my! I've just found out. Although that is a beautiful bitch comment about Rylan. Fantastic.
I just think he didn't need to do it. I reckon he would have aged well. He could have lasted
Rylan
longer.
is 32.
See, what did I tell you?
Dave, I'm in the same club of Radio 2 presenters younger than me. Oh, God. Graham's loving your description of digital television time shift.
I'm just glad he didn't shout Semen again.
It's not his fault. He's got Tourette's.
Shout it. It was all lowercase.
Yeah.
Maybe he whispered it.
He's got typewriter Tourette's.
Maybe that's his idea of pillow talk.
So, old school is the best school. We just bought a typewriter because we hate laptops. So Stuart is with you all the way with that.
Takes ages for the email to send, though.
Yeah. You get to a lot quicker if you throw it.
Mm. Just like type it and then scan it.
Daisy wheel that used to get in typewriters.
Okay, he's
Exactly. Yeah, there we go.
Almost whispering
in text now, going shh.
He's whispering Semen again. That could be the name of an aftershave. Shh, Semen.
Yeah.
I'd wear it
for sailors.
I'd wear it as well. Thanks to whoever has just texted this in, just telling me that Matt Hancock is 42. Thanks for that. For the final time, I do not look like Matt Hancock.
Is this something you get told a lot?
Matt Hancock's a pretty close second.
In what race?
I had a beard up until sort of like last November, and then I shaved it off, and I put the throwaway comment of, now I shaved my beard off, I look like Matt Hancock. And that's, so a lot of people have taunted me with that ever since. So Ian Bowden, I'm so old, my first computer had the memory of a Word document, probably just one Word document.
Yeah.
Whispering Semen is a great band name.
Isn't it?
That's true. That's true.
What kind of music?
Exactly.
You can imagine Donna Stell singing that. Whispering Semen, don't tell the trees.
Yeah. Type.
Because the trees don't need to know.
Those typewriters where you like shove the end of it and it dings. That I imagine I get a lot of satisfaction out of that.
Yeah.
Well,
and then you've got this piece of paper, and then you can just take a photo of it and then email that. You know what? You've just sold a typewriter to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think after this show's finished, we're all going to go and get typewriters. And
I feel like that's a loaded question from George.
George has asked, talking about Shrek, which character from the film series does Alex look most like? Somebody did once say to me, because of the size of my head, I look like Lord Farquhar. And I only put up with this because I was interested in his sister. Who's now with someone else.
Is George just finding out about this now?
Is it George's sister? Is that why he's been
No, it was not. It wasn't George's sister.
Has George got a sister?
I don't know. Answer both of those questions. Did you know about the Lord Farquhar thing, and do you have a sister? So, if I keep talking like this, I'm going to end up on that list. So I'm going to shut up now. So
I don't know about what you look like, but I think I'm as bad at voices as I am at faces, but I think you sound like Adrian Chiles.
Who is that?
He's a recovering alcoholic that used to present sport.
And
you can't whisper to each other. Stop whispering Semen. Stop whispering Semen.
It's too late. It's on everybody's lips, Alex. It's too late.
Come on.
No,
yes,
you come on. At this point. Oh, Dr. Nookie. Anyway, you were saying you wanted to get onto some kind of list, Alex, did you?
No.
The opposite.
No, quite the opposite. Yeah. Anywho, so get back to the comments. I hope it's not my sister. She was born the same year he left school.
Which he?
Probably meaning me, which was 1999. It's the new bogeys or penis game, just whispering semen into the silencers.
She's right.
Okay. Well, seeing as we're approaching the last 5 or 10 minutes so of the show, everyone must at least whisper it once surreptitiously without anyone else noticing before. Bit louder than that.
Oh.
Innuendo laden tonight, and it's all the better for it. So with that in mind, we've come to an hour. Again, no pun intended. And this has been.
You can't top it, Alex. You can't top it. In that jacket, we've basically talked about ejaculate for an hour. I don't know how we're going to top this or how you're going to finish the show. Sorry.
Me neither. I've got to take this off. It's getting a bit warm.
Wait.
Off.
George, is your sister older than Alex's Nokia 3310? Okay. With that in mind, and I'm going to try and wrap things up now again whilst people whisper semen, because it's like some weird sort of torment that makes me feel like I need to up my medication. So, yeah, okay. Before we go, a couple of things I just want to point out. One, this is a new record for the amount of pre-written questions we've got through. 2, and 2, I'm slightly on the verge of.
When I was young.
I'm slightly on the verge of a full mental collapse now. So we'll go around everybody and say if you've got anything to plug before we wrap the show up. Now is the time to do it. Jazz, we'll come to you first. Anything to plug, even if it is just your socials.
I've got nothing to plug. I'm not even a real comedian, but thanks for having me on.
All right. Okay. You're still doing better than that prick on the comedy bullshit forum. So I'll put it that way.
Yeah, you know the parody videos kill me.
An industry in joke. Then. So he's Graham's at it again. Lovely. Alex looks like Richard Simmons, the American fitness instructor. Thanks, Amy.
Richard what?
Thanks.
Richard
Do you know what he
Simmons.
looks like before you accept the compliment? He could be horrible.
Richard Simmons was the overly flamboyant fitness instructor.
Richard Semen.
I think we found the winner. I think that's the winner. Take a bow. Take a bow.
Go away, comment. Go away. Right.
Oh no.
Next.
That's not flattering. Oh dear.
It's like a younger Art Garfunkel, basically. In a leotard.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that. I'm sorry.
Like a bridge over troubled water.
Graham, stop it. Right. Stop.
We were already there, Graham.
Hey, we beat you to it.
There. Right. Yeah, all right, okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, he's enjoying that now. I think he looks like Patrick J. Adams, aka Mike on Suits, who got to have sex scenes with the future Princess Meghan Markle. Thanks, Kitty.
That is flattering.
Thank you. I'll take that. That's somehow focused me slightly from the sweating, giggling wreck that I was a couple of minutes ago. Vix, anything to plug before we crack on?
Yes, I've got a podcast available everywhere you find podcasts called The Comedy Arcade. It's a panel show that's not unlike this. There is a format to it. We do not stick to it.
I can't imagine what that's like.
Sounds like she's having a dig, Alex.
I've got no control over my panels either, if it's any consolation. This week's got Robin Ince, which is really exciting. It's a bit of hero mind today.
Nice. Yes, cool. Robin Ince. So and you're also in the running for best podcast from what was the digital online only version of the Leicester Comedy Festival this year.
Yes,
as well.
That was a surprise. There were much better podcasts in the running than me, but we will take it.
Hell's no. You got a nomination, which is more than what I got last year. Wrong. So, Pepper, anything to plug?
I am doing nothing. But Semen, I do have a social media, obviously, at She Wears Socks.
On the seashore.
So, yeah. So have a look on Instagram. I mean, I'm on other social media, but I don't bother with them. Semen, so have a look. Give me a follow, like, and subscribe. Semen.
Okay. John.
Yeah. Well, how do you follow that? I think there was a character on the Goon show all those years ago who was referred to but never actually appeared, called Semen Stains. And it's amazing what they got away with in those days. You know, supposedly straight laced. Anyway, I normally when I'm asked what I'm doing, I just say, well, you can catch me in Sainsbury's on Tuesday doing the fortnightly shop. And the reason they send me out is I'm the only one with a pension scheme that pays out if I die.
Every crowd.
Every crowd, yes, that's right. Yeah.
Every crowd.
However, yeah. So this Friday, I'm on Simon Hall's 27-minute comedy hour at 9:30. On Tuesday, the 16th of March, I'm on Late Stage Comedy Night. Kitty, who's been messaging in, she's one of the organisers of that. John Morris is the other. Looking forward to that. 20th of March, Saturday, 9 p.m. George Coppen's Film Night. And 26th of March, Roger Poulter's Blue Suede News Night at 9 p.m. And I hope to see men there.
Oh.